Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us on this journey to love. And so this is the third part of the reading that I've done for the Divine Counterpart Collective's energies. And so there are three parts of this video. This is the final part, and this is basically what the guidance was for the overall, for both of the energies, what we're working through. So basically it was the wheel. So the wheel is turning to come, so it's the Wheel of Fortune, but also to come more and more into the truth, because the next card was the Ace of Swords. So the word is it's turning to clear through anything that isn't love, to cut through all of those energies, to rise up and up and up in this divine love. So the guidance from the Work Your Light Oracle was the Pleiades that came through. So the video on the Pleiades about the rainbow energy that's coming, go and check that out. I did that yesterday. The other guidance was we're in a cycle of breaking the chain, and this is ancestral stuff. So this could be about abundance, this could be about whatever has coming down your family lines. For me, it was particularly around abundance and that feeling of always, you know, that's why we've had so much about root chakra recently as well, because when your root chakra is clear, you know that the universe is always supporting you. You'll always have enough. There will always be enough resources for you, always enough money, always enough, you know, support for you. And so this is why you've got to break the chain, whatever this is for you. Ancestral chain breaking. So the guidance for the twin was around, Divine Counterpart was saying, what are you being triggered in at the moment? What is being mirrored to you? Again, it's about realizing that we're all taking on these collective energies. How we deal with that is either we can fly off the handle and lose it, or we can be calm, go within, trust that there's a process, trust that we're here to clear through those energies, whatever's been reflected back to us, to let go of, to move on, because the only truth is to love. So the guidance for us was to take a rest. And this is coming through so strongly. I keep getting this about just take a rest, you know, just to realise that you're taking on a lot and transmuting a lot of energy. And if you look here, look, she's got a rainbow on here as well. So the rainbow energy is super strong, and it's basically saying, because there's been this big cycle of energy that we're working through. So we've gone through a huge amount of fear and anxiety that's been brought up. There was a big wave of insecure energy that came through, which brought up a lot of fears and anxieties, but it was rooted in insecurity, right? So that was a big wave that's happened over the last 2-3 weeks. Now we're into this cycle because we've managed to work through it. It's another cycle that's coming in, and we're coming in bringing this love, basically. So the Whispers of Love was saying this is a spiritual connection. It is a relationship that has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. It is also number 27, and 27 is the number in the energy deck for walking away from everything that isn't love. So there is a twofold message in this card. It's walking away from everything that isn't love, realizing that you're taking each other's hands, spiraling. You know, this connection is beyond anything that you can imagine. If you look here, they've got the tiger, and it looks like a black bear. So the bear is the big protector. The tiger is really working that passionate energy and channeling it in the right direction. So everything happens for a reason. Know that some of the people that come into your life are there just to help teach us a lesson and make a real impact on our life. Whether this is a love, a soulmate relationship, or a relationship for growth, it is important to you in this lifetime. So it is a spiritual connection. This connection is spiritual. It's here to take your hand. This is you and your twin, and you're basically raising each other up. But the message is to ask for help. Don't forget to ask your support team for help. Don't forget to ask for Archangel Michael, whatever angels, the angelic realms that you work with. Remember to ask them, you know, because they're there, but everyone has free will. So if you don't ask, then you don't receive. So you have to remember to always ask every day. Get into your reunion bubble, ask for your support team to be with you, the angelic realm to be with you, the ascended masters to be with you, anyone that's supporting this, the Twin Flame journey, all of those, your ancestors to support you. But remember to do it, because that's one of the things that's so easy to forget, and so easy when you start to take on other energies that aren't love, that aren't the real truth. That's the quickest thing to spiral out of control and actually forget to ask for help and to go, hang on a minute, yeah, I realise that I'm just getting all crazy, and actually what I need to do is reach out and just say, can you help me get to the truth? So the message is, what is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. There is a multitude of support for you. You only need to be willing to ask for the help, and you will receive it. Let go of fear and pride, as they are not benefiting you and giving you what you desire. So reach out, ask for help. Ask for your twin spirit to help you. Say that you need that help. Ask them to help you. Right, so the guidance for Work Your Light Oracle is, listen to the Pleiades channeling that was yesterday's video. Clear ancestral lines. What is being mirrored back to you at the moment to clear. And also take a rest. Give yourself a rose bath. And just give yourself a pat on the back and trust that we're going through a cycle. And the reason why we're going through this cycle, the wheel is turning to become more and more of the truth of who you are and the truth of what this connection brings. So I am going to read the wheel, because this is the overall for what is happening, has happened for this reading, for this cycle that we've just gone through. And it is the wheel. And the wheel keeps turning, It's a cycle that will keep on going. So I understand there is a time and season for everything. The only truth is change. Like seasons, our lives are in constant evolution. The wheel of life shows that every living thing is in full cycle, from birth to death, followed by rebirth. The law of conservation of energy states that the energy of a closed system must remain constant. Our universe is this closed system, so the energy in existence has always been the same. Nothing is ever gained or lost. The forms our energy takes, however, are constantly changing. The artwork depicts a vast wheel surrounded by ghostly figures. It symbolises the personality journeying through time with all of its different facets. The dramas of who we pretend to be. The different parts of ourselves which struggle for dominion in a world that operates on the principle of scarcity. The belief there is not enough produces such struggle and such suffering. The ghosts of the past and the ghosts of the future dance to the great wheel of time, searching out who we were, what we said, what might have been, seeking where to go and what might occur. The mind ever restless, analysing, commenting, distancing itself from the heart. We are always projecting ourselves onto life out there, however viewed through the lens at the centre. The all-seeing eye reminds us that there is a constant, enchanting centre to all changing phenomena. It's true our lives are in a constant process of change and evolution. Every project, person, business, government and country is birthed, matures and dies. Much as we try to control our lives, nothing stays the same, and death and decay must come to us all. All the movement, the striving and relinquishing causes such pain and discomfort because it takes us out of the present moment when everything is just as it is, spacious, yielding, if only we could let it be so. This is the centre of the wheel of life. When we open ourselves to the aliveness of the present moment, all is unfolding perfectly in the mystery of life. We expand and receive the wholeness of the moment, poised, alert, utterly alive. We wholeheartedly accept what is, love what is, without judgment, meeting the isness of the moment. In such moments, we have no wish for it to be different or better or more. We have no disappointment, no sense that it is not what we worked for, nothing to be, nothing to do, and nowhere to go. This moment is complete unto itself, untainted, unmeasured. We shift perspectives from playing a character or role in life to the space in which life occurs. The wheel of life also reminds us that what appears positive and uplifting contains the seed of its opposite. So whenever something major changes in our circumstances, to not be overly attached to the outcome. That's so funny. You've moved into your dream house in the country. Lucky you. Maybe yes, maybe no. There is opportunity in everything, brilliance in everything, the cup overflowing with life in everything. So the wheel of life, there are karmic forces at work. Balance the light with the dark, understanding nature's cycles, watching time pass, opening yourself to the unfolding of life around you. Exactly like these cards back it up, you know, breaking that chain and moving into the truth. This is why it's happened, because it's cutting through the stuff to move more and more into the truth of who you are, who we are as souls on this planet. And so the Ace of Swords, the final message is, the time has arrived for a significant breakthrough. The creation of a conscious, intentional space in which to have a powerful insight. Conscious understanding brought to a particular issue is expanded with a clear, unique thought or new inner voice. The result is rejuvenating, a fresh new beginning or approach to life with a renewed vision of your purpose. So this whole sort of like 2-3 week period, right? A whole cycle, working through those insecure energies, however that's played out for you in your life, will be different. But there's been this big wave, big heart healing going on. The reason why it happened is everything that it's said here in this reading. It's to let go of ancestral chains that we don't need anymore, to become more and more of our truth. If you're feeling kind of that very kind of like tight energy, like a bear prowling around in a cage, it's because the divine counterparts are waking up more and more to their truth, feeling more and more restless in their own lives, realizing that they need to make changes and feeling constricted. And so, of course, that energy is mirrored back to you in whichever way that you're feeling constricted and needing to break out to come more and more into your truth. So the wheel is forever turning. We're just going into a new cycle. So buckle up because you just know there's going to be something in store for you over the next, I don't know, these cycles. Like it said, the wheel is getting faster and faster. So the cycles of energies that we're working through are going to get quicker and quicker. Again, depending where you are on your journey will completely depend on what energies you're working through, your dynamic. But for sure, it's going to be a new cycle that we're starting off. One karmic door closed, another door opens. All right, well, I hope that helps. If you want to have a reading, healing, or a channel letter, please do. All details are in the link. And TF stories, keep sending them in. Amazing, kind of blow my mind. It's been, of course, the synchronicities. Let me tell you, it's just been off the wall, off the charts. With synchronicities with the crystal grid and people's stories, I'm like, oh my God. It's so like, you can just tell that we're a soul group. That has been one sure thing. It's been quite amazing. So thank you for everyone that's getting involved, everyone that's sending their stories. I am going to extend the deadline out until I think probably the end of April. But it's always better to do it get it out the way and get it done quickly, because then it flows, right? It gives you a sense of urgency around doing it. So as soon as you can get them to me, because it will help me to get the book compiled. So I hope that helps. And remember, the wheel is turning. But don't get stuck in the mud. You've got to keep the momentum. So you've got to keep lifting and shifting your energy. Keep working on your vibration. Keep saying, okay, I release all fears. I break all ancestral chains. I move more and more into my truth. The more mantras that you do, the more you lift and shift your energy, the more you are in a place of replenishing your soul. That's the other guidance for us. Really, really take the time out to look after yourself. As we move through these energies and we're transmuting the energy more and more, it's going to get heavier and heavier on your body. And so therefore rest is going to be really, really important. Drinking lots of water, resting, doing what you're tapping into your body and asking what your body needs is going to become more and more important as we start to go through these cycles and get through the cycles much quicker. All right, well, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.